Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. And the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. You never want to completely scratch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership. They had it all. Now Golden State's starting five. Hield is out there with Pajemski. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Peyton. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside for Martin. O'Neal passes to Beal. 4 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, Beal measured that floater just right.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Martin. The shot misses. Peyton with some nice D. Here's Butler. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Mitchell outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
The Suns have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Checking out some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler. And he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Outside for Martin. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. Warriors leading by 4. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Podziemski with it. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Podziemski's got his second basket of the night. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular player.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Butler. Inside. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Booker kicks to Martin. He's looking for Mitchell.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Back to Butler. Martin against Payton. Butler on the way. 6 points for him. And the shot is good. He's got 8.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Dominguez come in for Gary Payton. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Devin Booker is second. 4th, Bradley Beal.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
Mitchell, a screen on Heel. Beal, that's for 2. Second shot opportunity. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Jackson Davis. Well, we talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly, most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those 2 teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are 2 teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
Kuminga with a wide-open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Beal, and he makes good on the layup.
And that shows the toughness of the guard, Bradley Beal, just powering through.
Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Heel. Butler finds Jackson Davis. Healed outside. They set the pick. Lets it fly. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Heald's got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
O'Neal sets the screen for Mitchell. Down low and stolen by Butler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to.
Suns trail by 7. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Gary Payton II. He's out there with Kuminga. And it's Moody in at the shooting guard position.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Spencer. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
The Warriors leader. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Kuminga. Payton with a screen on Beal. Spencer. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Martin's in the post. Kuminga on him. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Martin. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to post. Here's Moody. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
A great job by Payton, just seeing the floor and then making the play for someone else.
Booker dishes to Plumlee. Now, here's Mitchell. Booker looking around. Launches it. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. The Suns have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. Now, here's Moody. Defense right on him. Pass to post. Right side, Kuminga. 5 on the clock. Spencer's shot is on. The Suns trailing. Martin, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Martin. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Some nice passing by Golden State here.
Here's Kuminga. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Mitchell's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
The rebound by Post. Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Spencer, defended by Booker. Pass to Post. Here's Spencer. Here's Santos. Good on the triple. Santos has got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between the top players in the organization, that is very, very important. The teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well.
Here comes some t-shirts. Get up out of your seats, everybody.
Moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. You look at Mitchell, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Out to the wing. Pass to Moody. Pulls it up. Rebound by Mitchell. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Mitchell, a screen on Kuminga. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down here, Daniel. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this group.
And we cannot wait. The drive by Mitchell. Count it good. Mitchell's got 17 now.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Butler feeling out a bit. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
There are troublemakers out on the court, and Jimmy Butler is one of them, and I mean that as a compliment.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw, good Butler. A big group substitution here. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. Taking a peek now at the upcoming... And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. O'Neal is out there with Cody Martin. And it's Mitchell in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Suns trail by 4. Booker against Payton from 11 feet away. Goes back up. Second chance shot. And Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 19 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Jackson Davis. And here is Butler. Guarded by O'Neal. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hield's got 11.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Beal with it. Guarded by Hield. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Warriors leading by 3. Hield outside. Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Hield outside. Jackson Davis in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Payton against Martin. Here's Booker. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Payton against Martin.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. O'Neal outside. Beal with a screen for O'Neal. Here he goes. And it goes down 2 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And it's sent back by Mitchell. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson Davis has got 4 points this quarter. Suns trail by 5. Now Mitchell. 21 points in the game. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Suns have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Pass to Podziemski. Buries the long-range jumper. Podziemski's got 10.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Let's find out the news on Mason Plumlee. David, what's the update?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns, who's currently suffering from shin splints and is in a lot of pain right now. It's tough news for the momentum of the team at this stage of the season. That's all we've got for now. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Phoenix, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 6. Now here's Hield. He's got 11. Butler making it happen inside.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For Phoenix, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Outside for Beal. It's stolen by Hield. Pass to Payton. Now Podziemski. Payton outside. Shot clock at 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
Right around the painted area, that's where Payton likes to operate.
Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mitchell's got 25 points.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's Butler. Back to Podziemski. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Booker outside. Booker gets a screen from Mitchell. Shoots from the line, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
You just look how precise the footwork and the shooting is from Devin Booker. So easy from that distance.
Outside, Payton. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Mitchell's Suns trail by 6. Here's Beal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
One thing Bradley Beal does so well with his craft is he'll probe the defense. He's very patient. He's looking for weaknesses. And typically he'll find one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, it's a big difference maker. Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and it seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Martin kicks to Beal. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Hield finds Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Outside, Beal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Mitchell's shot is good.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Hield. Back to Podziemski. Outside Butler. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Moses Moody comes in for Hield. Here's Moody. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 4-point game. Booker up top, defended by Payton. Booker, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Kuminga. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Mitchell's got his 16th rebound on the night. Booker dishes to Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them.
Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Knox. Also, Moses Moody out there. And it's Santos in its small forward.
Well, when Jones is hitting that three ball consistently, his passing will become even more dangerous.
Outside, Kuminga to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Beal's checked in for the Suns. And here is Mitchell. Comes up empty down low. Booker against Kuminga. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Bull.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
Jonathan Kuminga, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
One drops. He ties it up. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Pass to Mitchell. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Beal. O'Neal with the steal. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Booker. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Chalk up 2 there. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Holden. O'Neal against Kuminga. Pass to Moody. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the screen. Connects from three-point range.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Screen by Bull. Here's Mitchell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Suns making a change here. Martin's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Spencer's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Moody. Three-pointer, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover, so that's the best you can say about that play.
To the middle, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Warriors trail by 6. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Santos. Pass to Spencer. A three. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
He shoots again. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Moody with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Spencer. And the Warriors miss again. Suns lead by 6. Martin with the screen for Mitchell. And there's the drive. The second effort. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Spencer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw, no good. Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. So he comes up empty at the line. Martin with it. Mitchell outside. And it's Beal in the corner. O'Neal a screen on Kuminga. Here's Beal. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
Well, there's such an offensive arsenal behind Bradley Beal's skill set. Just a nightmare to contain.
Kuminga against Martin. Kuminga the pass to Butler. And they get it. And the shot no good, a bit short. Suns leading by 8. Booker finds Mitchell. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Shot clock at 6. Outside for Beal. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Podziemski. The 11-footer. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
On the wing, Mitchell. Jackson Davis defending. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Butler. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point lead. O'Neal sets the screen for Mitchell. Outside for Beal. From outside the arc. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Peyton, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably, how hungry he is to win at all costs.
Phoenix leading by 6. Now Mitchell. Martin dishes to Beal. 3-pointer. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Off target from the baseline. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Booker, looking to get it going, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. 12 points for Devin Booker.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
They set the screen. Healed with the bucket.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Martin with the screen for Mitchell. Butler with the steal. Connects in the foul line jumper. Now it's just a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, that mid-range, that's a comfort zone for Jimmy Butler.
Mitchell kicks to Booker. Back to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Mitchell a screen on Peyton. 4 on the shot clock. Martin the pass to Booker. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
And Booker's got one of the quickest releases in the game.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Jackson Davis. 3-pointer, Butler, and another 3 for Golden State.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
O'Neal sets the screen for Mitchell. Inside. O'Neal inside. Defended by Butler. O'Neal misses.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
Here's Podziemski. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Here's Mitchell from down in the low post. It goes. Mitchell's got 38 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
On the wing, Peyton. Covered by Martin. Butler, no good. Suns leading by 3. Now here's Booker. Down low. Outside for Beal. Booker outside. Here's Mitchell. Warriors with the rebound. Healed outside. Pass to Podziemski. They set the pick to tie it up. Rebound by Mitchell.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
1:22 left in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your choice, Mitchell.
First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No luck that time either. Warriors trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Butler. Out to Payton. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And Payton's super selective at shooting the 3. He really focuses on taking the high percentage ones.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And here is Butler. Podziemski finds Butler. Over O'Neal. That misses off the backboard. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
The drive by Mitchell. It drops.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Payton from outside. Doesn't go for him. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.